it to my bed. I know we ain't gon' make it to my bed, no. You know we ain't gon' make it to my.
What is up, YouTube? If you guys want to see how I turned this maxi skirt into this beautiful two-piece, just keep watching. What you'll need is some iron-on adhesive that I think I found at Walmart for a couple of bucks. You'll need some scissors, and obviously you'll need an iron for your iron-on adhesive. Getting started, I'm going to put the skirt on and measure down the side how long I want the skirt to be. So I will just run my finger down the side and I'm going to find one random pattern to stop it at, and I'm going to cut it right there. Once you have your hole cut, you can go ahead and take the skirt off and use that hole as a guide to cut across the entire skirt. Now, setting the skirt portion to the side, I will take the other part of the skirt and I'm going to make the shirt out of this. So I'm going to follow this split up the back of it, and I'm going to just finish cutting the rest of the way. So now you just have one flat piece of fabric. Now, as you know, the very bottom of the skirt is already stitched and ready to go. So I'm going to use that as the top of my shirt. You'll want to take the fabric and wrap it around your body just to see exactly where you want it to fit all the way around. So that way, where your fingers end, that's exactly where you'll start cutting, which is what you'll see me doing here. So I cut it a little wider than I really needed it to be, just so I can have a little extra workspace, because you'd rather have more fabric than not enough. And at the bottom, I find another random pattern to cut along, and I added a little bit more space as well down here because I'm going to be folding these up, and that's where we're going to add the iron-on adhesive, because we really want to get rid of these rough edges. You don't want to just have your shirt ending like that, because once you wash it or pull it a little too hard, it'll just roll up and it's just not fun to work with. Fun fact, guys, I really had to Google how to use iron-on adhesive in the middle of this video. So if you don't know how, you can just watch what I'm doing here. You really just lay it where you need it to be, and then you iron it on to the tape side. You need the rough edge on the actual fabric, and then you just iron across it. I don't know, just watch what I'm doing. It's easier shown than said. If you really want an in-depth kind of tutorial on how to use iron-on adhesive, you can do the same as I did and just Google it, because I can't do much of anything but show you guys what I'm doing. You're just gonna fold this fabric up and just put it right on top of that iron-on adhesive and really just close it all up, just to get rid of that rough edge like I said before. And you'll just run it down all the way till you're done, and it should look just like the top of the shirt now, but now it's the bottom. Either way, you can use it as the bottom or the top now because they're both fixed. Now, with the shirt still quote-unquote inside out, I'm going to really just close up the back of it. And I only show myself using one piece of iron-on adhesive, but I actually had to use two for this shirt. I don't know what was going on. It was different than the first outfit I made. It was not really measuring up the way it did the first time. In the first outfit I made, I actually used fabric glue, which I do not recommend. You should honestly use this method every time you want to make an outfit like this, because iron-on adhesive is way easier, less mess, and it's faster. So as you can see, I'm just closing this up here, and once I'm finished with this, you can just flip it inside out and you'll have your shirt. So now back to the skirt portion. All we're really going to do with this skirt is clean up the bottom. So you're going to do the same like you did with the bottom of the shirt. You're going to take your iron-on adhesive, put it on there, and fold the bottom pieces up on top of that just to make it look clean. Here is a little bit closer look. I don't know if you guys need another demonstration, but I am showing you again. You are just flipping these pieces right on top of that invisible tape. You might not be able to see, which you will in person, but you just can't see it on camera. Once you're done with that side, you'll flip it over and do the exact same to the other side, just flipping these pieces up and gluing them down or ironing them down, and you can flip this inside out, and now you're finished with the skirt portion, with actually the entire outfit now. Here is what it looks like when you're completely done with it. And I actually made another one already, but this one is more high-waisted, which I prefer. So if you want to make this one high-waisted as well, you're just going to have to really configure it to your shape. And I use some safety pins to secure it in the back, so that's why that looks like that. I really hope you guys thought this video was helpful, and I also hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see more of me. Bye.